just bought myself the MSR windburner stove, and the name suggests it should be good in windy conditions. The UK is just being hit by Storm Malik, and we've got winds of up to 60 miles an hour, so it should be a good test for the stove today. So it's no secret that I'm a Jetboil fanboy, but I've had a lot of viewers suggesting that I give the MSR a go. So that's the MSR windburner personal cook set. It's got a 1 litre capacity pot. According to the website, it is 18 centimetres long, 10.5 centimetres in diameter, and weighs in at 430 grams without the gas canister. It looks like I'm going to have to get creative with this video. Tripod's broke, and I'm walking all the way back to the car. We'll make do and we'll improvise. The pot's got one of those insulated cozies around it, integrated handle, which doesn't look superb to be honest, but it'll do a job. Plastic lid on the top with strainer and a mouthpiece there if you wanted to drink out of it. Make sure none of these blow away. So there's gas canister support. That is the burner, and then you can store inside a 100-gram gas canister. There is a small little cloth in the bottom as well. Not that it does anything really. On the bottom of the cook pot there's a little measuring cup, and then the infamous heatsink on the bottom on this type of canister stove. Get it set up. These just clip on. Very straightforward. And then just screw on the burner. The stove is literally blowing over, so I'm going to drop down just behind this rock a little bit. So the pot just clips on top of the burner, twist it a little bit, and that locks in place, and that makes this area completely sealed and windproof. So this stove's got radiant burner technology. I'm not quite sure what that means or how it works, but it does mean that it's really efficient, and I'm hoping that means I get a brew in these windy conditions. So while I get everything set up, this part of the video is kindly sponsored by Klarna. So if you do any sort of shopping on the internet, then you've probably seen the Klarna logo. But if you install their free Google Chrome extension, then that will automatically apply coupons and give you cash back at lots of your favourite online stores. Klarna have partnered with over 250,000 online shops. This means that you never overpay for anything again, as Klarna automatically applies the coupons to give you the best price. You can also use Klarna's free Google extension to buy now and pay later on any website or any checkout. They've got several options, so you can choose whichever's best for you, including pay in 3 installments or pay later in 30 days. And both of these options are totally interest-free. Klarna also has a free mobile app where you can manage your account, check on some of your previous orders, or you can pay in 3 anywhere. You can also use it to set price alerts for some of your saved items, as well as earning rewards on every purchase. So click the link in the description below or head over to klarna.com/Paul Messner to start saving money now. I'm not worried in the slightest today how fast this takes to boil. I'll just be grateful if the stove stays lit. The wind is pretty brutal. There's no built-in igniter with this stove, so you do have to use a lighter or a ferro rod. I'm hoping that I can get it to go in this wind though. I had to bring in the reinforcement, see if my rucksack works as a windbreak. So once you are lit, you do get like an indicator wire on there to say whether the stove's in or not. That was a tough gig. But now the pot's on top, everything's protected, so can't see me having any more problems keeping the stove in. You have to be careful though to give it some protection, because the stove's bloating about in the wind. We don't want it toppling over. I know I haven't put a lot of water in, but it looks like it's bubbling already. Bloody hell, that's like probably about 400 millilitres in there. Just had to chase my lid around to get that turned off. Really impressed with that. Jetboil would definitely not have stayed in these kind of conditions. So it looks like I'm going to get a brew. As long as my cup don't blow away anyway. Coffee's stirring itself again with the wind. Trying to find that perfect balancing spot. So apparently it only takes about 5 minutes to cool down. And you just hold on to this little black bit at the bottom, just twist it off. Although it's not that tight, you can do it while it's on the ground. So the handle just seems like an afterthought really. The one on the Mini Mode much better. But the Jetboil Zip, it's got a very similar handle to this, so it must be the market they're trying to compete with. So the great thing about the Minimo is it comes with a little pan support, so I can put frying pans and things like that on. It does actually fit on top of there, but the circle inside is only really small, so it covers most of the burner, so I'll have to think of something else. So you can get a windburner skillet which fits on the top of there, the same as the regular pot, and clips in place. But that's about another 70 odd quid, and I don't want to be shelling out any more money, so I'm going to have to come up with some sort of design so I can put my Jetboil skillet on there. So packing away is quite straightforward. Just unscrew the burner. Try not to let your little cloth blow away. That just folds down over the valve. The lid on this clips on really tight, so if you wanted to put it on and have it on firmly, you really want to do it before you put it on your stove. You don't want to be pressing down when you've got your burner on top of your gas canister. So get your water in first, clip it on, and then put it on the stove. Canister Support, better than the Jetboil one. Clips on and off really easily. The little cloth goes in the bottom to protect your pot. Canister on top. Burner goes in that way. And then this little triangle fits on top there, and that just stops it rattling about a little bit. Still makes a bit of noise though, so I'll get another cloth or something to go around there. So the first test of the windburner was pretty extreme. I am incredibly impressed with how this performed. Obviously I've only done a boil test so far. It'll be interesting to see how it works when it comes to frying steaks or making an omelette, things like that. If there's enough demand in the comments, I will do a comparison video with the Jetboil Minimo. But first impressions on this is it's a really good bit of kit. More compact than the Minimo and the Outkit brew kit that I've got. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a proper test in various different situations. If you all wouldn't mind saying a little prayer for my tripod. It's 2 of this type now that snap there, so I don't think I'll get another one of those. Right, I'm going home and getting out of this wind. Hopefully Joe's got the dinner on. If you want to see a comparison with a cheaper version of a windburner or Jetboil, then click this video here. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.